What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Athletic Lounge. I am Mike.
And I'm Josh.
And Josh is back.
I'm back. Yes, I am.
He is back.
Long time.
A long time. You went to Jiminy Peak,
Yeah,
right?
Jiminy Peak again.
Yeah,
Fun time up there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, taking full advantage of the
Hey, you got to when
the
you
winter.
can.
I mean, yeah, seriously. It's
You only got a short amount of time. Yeah, it's sad.
Another, month and a half, I'd say, left of.
And I didn't hit it as hard this year as I did last year.
It's funny. I felt that. I feel the same way. I feel like I feel like last year was kind of better.
It was.
The perspective of snow.
Snow-wise.
More real snow.
This year, every year that I went up there, like as I was leaving or like while I was there was some sort of rain. And it would just demolish the mountain.
Yeah.
Just destroy all the snow that was there. And then I got to restart and it just messes it up.
I went there this weekend and I have some actual video I could show you too. I might be able to pull it up on here too. My uncle was absolute fucking maniac on the mountain.
Really?
It's insane, dude. Some of the jumps that's why I'm like, you guys.
Oh, that's all.
Some
I
of
didn't
the
know
jumps
it was
that he
like
was hitting
that.
was like, dude, you're like 43, 44 years old.
Yeah.
Like you're hitting some of these jumps better than some of these kids. Better than some of the jumps that I'm hitting. You know, like we went over that in the park to the left.
Mm-hmm.
There's that bar you jump over.
Mm-hmm. That first
you
one.
hit the first jump. I was like, oh.
All right.
Okay.
Now I gotta follow that up.
All right. Shit. So, anyways, so last week I was just kind of solo dolo. I put that kind of in the vlog from our ski trip, which was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, sorry I had to put you through that, guys.
But yeah, so we're back. And I think I originally thought that the Ravens were going to come out and beat the Chiefs.
Me too. I feel like most people did.
Yeah, I do think that too. I mean, I think even the Chiefs fans were kind of a little worried coming into this game, especially going against, a high power defense.
High power, fast offense.
No one really knew what the Chiefs really were. And unfortunately, it seems like Mahomes is going to be back in the Super Bowl.
He will. I mean, he's just that guy. You can't stop that man.
No, and
figures a way to do it.
It's actually crazy because you look at what we were looking at the beginning of the year, and it's like this is the team that has beaten all these, in my opinion, better teams. I don't think they went into one series that was like they were the favorites to come out of that game.
Yeah. Because, they don't really have the team that they've had in the past. So people didn't really expect too much out of them, but they've proven them wrong. Yeah.
I mean, and now, so another, I saw this. This is allegedly, once again, I did see that Zay Flowers was charged, or not charged. Sorry, not charged.
Okay.
He was, before I say anything, I just want to confirm this.
Yeah, just confirm it.
I believe I saw it was weird because I got it was a Twitter like notification about it. Like it wasn't like it was like ESPN, which is very weird. Usually something like that is ESPN. But no, it's police investigate Ravens Zay Flowers in alleged domestic assault. This is from morebanner.com. This is from Baltimore. This is a Baltimore publication. And there's also a New York Post about it. Let's see here.
So they're just investigating him?
All agencies acknowledged to the banner that they were made aware of the alleged assault, but declined to provide further information. So he's not been charged with any crime yet. It says the police did not release any information, citing laws in the state of Massachusetts that protect the privacy of victims and make communication between them and the police confidential. Baltimore County PD told the outlet that it would be releasing additional information. It will not be releasing additional information at the moment. So I guess we should see. Hopefully that plays out. Hopefully that didn't happen.
Yeah, because
that's
playing,
fucked up.
Yeah,
and he was playing
playing great
heart out on that
you
field.
hate to see that.
Especially especially after that goal line dive for the pylon.
I know. It's just
I'm sure that there was definitely some tempers at home. I'm sure there was. Listen, we can't deny it. I mean, listen, if I Yeah, right. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Am I
You're
right?
not
I
wrong.
mean, he's obviously was pretty mad.
He
So
definitely could be mad. About
there's
that.
definitely some subject to look into
definitely
there.
make you angry.
I mean, you
You gotta
technically
look at-
lost the game
look at
for the Ravens.
Look at the,
So, I mean, it's upsetting. I hope that that's not the case, but we're hoping for the best for Zay Flowers, and especially if he didn't do that shit. Because we don't like that. But, anyways, Lions lose a big fucking game to the Niners, and it's funny because this was probably the most upsetting one for me because I really was riding hard with the Lions towards the second half of this season.
Me too. I was riding on them since the beginning, baby. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. I loved them from the beginning. It was so close. I would have loved it if they made that.
I agree. I think that it definitely is going to be a tough pill to swallow, but I do think that they will be back.
Yeah, no, they're not.
I don't
done.
see them.
They're not done.
Yeah, I mean that team is. Gibbs looked fantastic, especially towards that second half of the year.
Great. This whole postseason he's been looking phenomenal. Yeah. He's been looking phenomenal.
And now I do think that I think the big key to point out here in this game is the drop catches. I don't know if you remember this catch by St. Brown that he dropped right through his hands.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are receivers, man. You gotta,
these are big receivers, and these big receivers are not showing up in these big games.
In the biggest games, like you need to make. I mean,
besides
catches.
Brandon Ayuk had that play, which was fucking phenomenal. It was tipped up, and he dove and caught it.
It was that's
cool.
keeping your eye on the ball. The play isn't over until you hear the whistle.
Yeah. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, tide is gonna shift in this game. For sure,
yeah,
big time. And I do think that the Niners, everyone's saying, but Brock Purdy is the best game manager in the league.
Yeah,
no, that's what the Niners are saying.
That's what everyone in the Niners is saying.
But I think that this, I don't even want to say my prediction for this Super Bowl because the last playoff picks I have had have all been wrong. There has not been one playoff pick that I have had that has gone
go for the Chiefs.
So I actually think the Chiefs are going to win the game. Are going to win.
You do?
I do think the Chiefs are going to win. I do think that, and I'm sorry, Chiefs fans. I don't know what to say. I want to say I'm 0 for. So let's run down the list. Right? Let's run down the list. I chose the Ravens to beat the Chiefs. That was a loss. I chose the Lions to beat the Niners. That was a loss. I chose the Bills to beat the Chiefs. That was a loss. I'm actually gonna run through every single game because it's actually impressive of how awful I could just pick games and it's crazy because it's always like the Lions game, for example. I was like, oh shit, like I actually might predict a nice game. Like that's a big upset. Like a lot of people think, oh, Niners are gonna dominate this game. And the first half, they did not look very dominant.
No.
They did not.
They were blowing them out.
All right, so that was it. So it was the Texans. I picked the Texans over the Ravens. I actually might have gotten the Niners. Did I pick? No, I might have gotten the Niners over the Packers. That might have been the only one I've gotten. But I do think that the Niners do have a better squad than the Chiefs do.
Yeah, I understand that though. They just don't always play to their
advantages.
Yeah. Like I feel like sometimes they have too many options and they don't know which to pick and they don't always pick the right or the best of the options. When you have so many stars that you can go to and you can't always go to them at the right time. I don't know. I don't know what it is because they have such a stacked team over there. You don't think that they could ever lose.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that the one thing that we do have to remember is who is on the other side of that ball. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a stone cold killer. I mean, what are you supposed to do to him? But
I don't know. I think that worries. I mean, if that doesn't worry the Niners, I don't know what does. I mean, that is the biggest threat in this is Patrick Mahomes.
Absolutely.
It's not Travis Kelsey. It's not.
No,
It's not
nobody.
Rasheed Rice.
Nobody.
No, it's not Pacheco. It's Mahomes.
Yeah.
And if Mahomes comes out like he wants to win another fucking ring to show everybody, yo, listen, I am the next Brady. Like I'm here. Like
this
is
me. You guys can't say
exactly.
anything
like,
about
I'm
me.
younger. I was younger than he was. He had all these chips, and guess what? I'm gonna keep winning them because what do they pay? And I can't see them. Listen, this is gonna be even a long shot, but I see them even if they do win in the Super Bowl. I do see them going and getting Devontae. Who they paying?
That's exactly what they need.
And that covers them another for next year.
Oh yeah,
like
that's literally all they need right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Isaiah Pacheco is a perfect running back.
No, he's great. He's phenomenal. And now I want to get into some comparisons here. I do think now we have Purdy, Mahomes. Where do you obviously I think Mahomes is the better quarterback, of course. But why do you think that because you do think the Niners are going to beat the Chiefs?
Yeah.
So why do you think that even Mahomes being the better of the quarterback, Purdy is going to be such a big? Do you think that Purdy's going to have such a little factor in the game? Or
I don't think he won't have a little factor. Like the thing, like you said, he'll just manage the game correctly. If he doesn't throw interceptions, if he just gets it to everybody that he needs to get it to, let his stars make the plays. That's all he needs to do. Get it close to his players. Yeah. That's really all he needs to do. He has two beast receivers, an animal as a running back, just a studded tight end. I mean, just get it around these people, and they'll make plays for you. They'll make you great.
Now, I can imagine that their defense is going to be all over Kelsey.
Yeah, obviously.
I would assume that Kelsey's going to basically be X'd out most of the game.
Yeah. If Tooney's on the field, I mean, you can just take that corner off of him.
That's where I question for you. He's questionable. No one knows what the hell is going on.
Questionable. Don't even play him. He's questionable to be. If I was the head coach, he'd be questionable on my team. I would have gotten him out of there already. Are you kidding me? He'd be running laps all day.
So that's what I'm saying. So you're sitting on Rasheed Rice.
Rasheed Rice is an animal.
He's great. Listen, I'm not taking that away from him, but you have to realize that is the Niners defense. I'm playing devil's advocate here. Is the Niners defense going to somehow collapse under trying to keep up with Kelsey or trying to keep up with the run game with Pacheco? I mean, I
think they should bring the fucking house. I think they should put lots and lots of pressure on Mahomes. Constant pressure. Bosa should be in his face every single down, everything. Don't let Mahomes feel comfortable. You can't let him feel comfortable because once he's comfortable, he's just going to pick you apart. Yeah. So if they just
keep him on the run,
keep him on the run.
Keep him in
Don't
pressure.
let him get comfortable. Let him do his thing.
Now, where do you think the tight end advantage is here? You got Kelsey versus Kittle. Who do you think has the advantage in that?
I mean, obviously Kelsey is the better receiving receiver. Like if you want to be throwing to somebody,
Kittle, I believe had a better regular season so far too as well.
Yeah, I mean
this year,
Kittle, you give him the ball and he wants his yards, and it's hard to stop him.
Yeah,
he's a big boy, and it's hard to stop him. So
you think they're about the same?
I wouldn't go the same. I think
they kind of cancel each other out.
I think because Travis hasn't really been showing up this year. Honestly, you're right. Kittle is just that guy. He does what he needs to be done. If you need him blocking this game, he's blocking. Yeah. You need him receiving, he's receiving.
But I mean, that's not to take away from the fact that Kelsey can't block because
I'm not saying he can't block, but I'm not saying that. Oh, we need a lead block. Let's put Kelsey out there.
Okay.
But that takes away from the position because if Kittle is always out there, you don't know if it's a pass or a run. If Kelsey is out there the majority of the time on a pass, you can guess, Kelsey's out there, they're going to go for the pass.
Okay. Now, I do think that...
So I'm going to go with George Kittle.
You're going to Kittle? Okay. I think they're probably about the same. I think that their negatives outweigh their I think they're about the same on the scale. Like
Yeah.
I think that Kittle's, strong suits are about the same as they, like they're, like Kittle's a better blocker, but Kelsey's a better pass catcher.
Yeah, but that's only because he also gets thrown the ball more. I'm sure if Kittle got the same amount of targets,
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have the same amount of outcome.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I guess I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just do think that,
You can go ahead and say Kelsey is a better tight end than he's going to go down as one of the best of all time.
I know that, but I'm just saying I do think that Kelsey has a little more. That's the thing. It all relies on
show
Kelsey.
Power.
It all relies on Kelsey.
Because
the thing it's Kelsey. It's Kelsey's the basically the one receiver over there. Kittle's not the one receiver over there. It's probably Brandon.
He's the number 4 receiver.
Yeah, exactly.
He's behind McCaffrey.
So receiving wise, Kelsey is the better receiver, but I do see Kittle being a better asset to
yes,
to the Niners than Kelsey. I don't know. I do think that's why I do think it's kind of even because
plus Kelsey has Tay staring down at him the whole time.
He's got to try to ball out at the Super Bowl. Did you see that? Speaking of that, did you see that the whole thing with her schedule? What she's gonna have to do? She's touring in Japan. At this is gonna be so wrong, but it's gonna be pretty close. So she's touring in Japan at 6 p.m. in Japan time. So she's taking a private plane all the way to Las Vegas to go see the Super Bowl
at 6 p.m.
at the time for the Super Bowl here. So supposedly the time is going to wrap around where it's going to make up where she's going to be at the Super Bowl literally right after she's done
at the
performing.
Same time, technically at the same time as she was performing.
Yeah,
that's nuts. That's pretty cool.
Pretty crazy.
It's pretty cool. So technically, she could say, I was watching Travis Kelce at the Super Bowl while I was performing in Japan.
That is also...
at the same time.
I didn't really think
literally
about that.
At the same time, she will be watching Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl as she was performing in Japan on a world tour. Yeah. That's nuts. You got to give her props, man. I love Tay. No matter what she's done to this sport. But
listen,
I love
she's brought a lot of money to the sport. That's for damn sure.
For sure. Takes a lot of camera time too from this sport. These poor players.
Yeah.
Players are fighting for camera time out there when Tay-Tay's out there. Mar
Hamlin's jumping in front of
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. But yeah, that should. Taylor Swift being there, I definitely think should help Kelsey's game for sure. I mean, Kittle doesn't have a superstar, pop star icon
he doesn't need
sitting
one.
there rooting on.
He doesn't need one. He goes out there and performs every day because he's got heart.
He's got heart. We're still in 22, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right. Sponsored and powered by Hoopsie. ASMR right there. You see that?
Gotta love it.
You're welcome. But yeah, I do think that this matchup is going to be interesting, and I am very curious on both sides of the ball on who is going to.
Well, yeah, let's keep going down the line.
You want to keep going down the line? So receivers, I do think that that's a clear cut.
Yeah.
Niners. I don't even
Niners.
think we need to really discuss that.
Go on.
The O-line versus Chiefs versus Niners. Where do you think? Where do you see that? I
think the 49ers have a better O-line. I mean,
I think the Chiefs have a better O-line.
I think so because Isaiah Pacheco, although he's not, he's good and all, but that line definitely helps Matt a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. Overall wise, I feel like the Niners do have it. That O-line, just the gaps that you see for Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could literally drive a car through them. Like they're enormous.
You're right. I do think that the Chiefs have a better O-line, honestly, because I mean, like you said, Pacheco, his rushes are insane too. I mean, he's probably right behind McCaffrey in rushing yards this year. Alone.
It's just their offense has not been revolving around him, but he has been
a massive.
If
part
he hasn't
of
been there, their offense would not be able to move the same way.
Absolutely. And now D line, I think pretty clear cut is the Niners.
It's the Niners.
Cannot
fuck with that. I mean, not because the Chiefs got Chris Johnson, right?
Hmm?
That's his name. That's their one big guy, but the 49ers, I mean, I think defensive wise, although yes, the Chiefs do have a great defense, I think overall 49ers have a better defense.
Yeah, I agree. I do think all I want, honestly, is for this game to be close the entire game.
Yeah, that's really all I'm hoping for. I want a great game.
I don't remember last year's Super Bowl. I don't think it was as closely contested as we really wanted it, stuff like that to be. But I do think that this game hopefully will be a close game.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to see them getting blown out by 20 and then them coming back. I hate seeing that because that happens every time with Patrick Mahomes. Oh my God, he's losing by 35 points at halftime and he comes back and wins. Oh my God, what a shocker.
Well, all I can say is if that happens, bet your fucking money on
this will be my bet. Yes. If they're losing by a lot, if the Chiefs are losing by 20 points by halftime. By halftime,
and the spread's like
20.
Bet the Chiefs. 14 or plus 20.
Guaranteed the Chiefs would win in that position.
I bet the spread and I bet the fucking money line.
Oh.
It's, that's our bet. Those are our bets right there. I think that is what is going to happen.
Yeah. I hate it.
Unfortunately, I hope not because I do want these games to be close. And I don't want to be, all right.
Here we go. This is going to happen again.
All right. See you later, guys. Everyone's leaving. Exactly. It's over at half. All right. Fantastic. I don't.
I'm working Super Bowl, so it's got to be a good day.
Yeah,
I need people coming in.
That's true. Hopefully, make some money betting over there.
I'll be trying to.
Yeah, I don't know. Throw some bets in too.
Preliminary bet I could find. I love those things. The coin toss. I
don't know. Do you know where they have those? What sites they would have that on?
My brother has a good one. That's where I got it from. I don't remember what the name of it is because I only used it this one time.
So that's actually a great transition. Who wins the coin toss?
Whoever picks tails.
Whoever picks tails. Okay. And what do you think the color of the Gatorade is going to be? Let's go both teams. Chiefs. What color do you think the Chiefs Gatorade is going to be if they win the Super Bowl?
I think they're going to go with a cool yellow. I think they're going to go with yellow. Ha! They're going to go with a good yellow. Chiefs. Yeah. I don't see why the Chiefs wouldn't do fruit punch. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't do red.
Yeah, they could do both. I think
the Chiefs. I mean, the 49ers could do both, but
the Chiefs could too. I mean, there's yellow and red in there.
They don't have yellow in there. The Chiefs? They don't have yellow in their uniform. What kind of crack are you smoking? Look it up. Are you out of your mind? Yeah, you have a jersey. Bring it out here. You out of here. Jesus. Where? I don't. That is a mustard.
Okay.
That is a Dijon. That's Dijon.
That looks like some.
That's Dijon. That looks like something I put on my fucking hot dog.
That looks yellow to me.
Can I see it? Yeah, that's Dijon. That's like an orange.
That's a fucking yellow.
That's yellow? Debatable.
I don't even look. We'll go in here. Look.
It's debatable.
Look, even over in this light.
In a yellow light, in that yellow ass light. No, negative.
Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe next time.
All right. I do think that it's going to be probably red.
I would think so.
Honestly.
But could do white. That would be cool, to get that, I would just,
I would destroy all the prop bets. I don't think anyone would bet white Gatorade.
No, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Got to do it. You got to just...
Got to throw everybody off.
Throw a wrench in there.
Now, this is the biggest hitting question of the podcast. Now, are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
What song is Usher gonna play to start off the halftime show?
Oh my God.
Fuck, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, right.
I was thinking the same thing. I think that is.
That's just how you know. That's Usher. That's how you start Usher out.
Yeah. I think yeah, it's probably like right in the middle somewhere.
You don't start out with. I mean, you could, but you already like amped up, and then you're like, oh yeah, you know.
Like what other songs do you think we hear from Usher?
You know,
do we hear "Daddy's Home"? Do you know? Do you say "Daddy's Home"?
I don't think. They might like throw that in there to like cool us down a little bit, and then amp us up after with like.
I kind of want to go through.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go through.
It's been a while since I've listened to Usher.
Yeah, it has been.
Usher. Just.
There's DJ's got his phone in love.
Mm-hmm. You think he's gonna be pulling up any ladies and grinding on them up there? Think he's gonna have his chair out there, his bench?
We saw Janet Jackson's fucking titties during the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't think that's too far fetched. And they were dancing and shit like that the last Super Bowl. I feel like, was there not?
Yeah, but you know, I'm saying,
and Dre,
yeah, but you know, he used to like pull up girls out of like the. Out of the audience.
I don't think no.
Like he's gonna like point him out in the audience. There's gonna be like a fan and like a big light, and he's gonna pull him on and molest them on stage.
I don't think that they'll be allowed to do that. You know what's honestly? I'm looking at a song here. This one. I feel like that one.
It's a lot of love making music. I don't know what they want to do.
But that's all his fucking music.
Yeah, that's true.
That's literally all his music. DJ's got his phone in love.
Oh shit!
All his shit is about love. I mean, I think those three are like with this one.
Love in This Club. You know, they're gonna do that. There goes my baby.
That's what I'm saying. See, we only know like the newer, like that's all like the newer. What was that? 2010, right? 2010 Usher. I remember that album so clear. That's so funny.
2008. Oh wait, yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know he did a song with Benny Blanco. That's interesting. So what are you thinking?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he has to come out with "Oh My God." I mean.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's not really a lot of. Yeah, it might be a cool, slow, love-making type of halftime show. Yeah.
All right.
Gets you in the mood every time.
These are definitely songs that are played. There's no question. Now, the real question is, who does he bring out to perform? Usually there's a guest of some sort.
See, I don't even know. Like, because I don't even know, like, people that he's, like, featured with, really, that he could bring out. What do you think?
Bieber.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, right?
What song did they do?
Didn't Usher sign Bieber?
Oh, yeah, probably. I feel like I remember. I
could be wrong.
No, you sound right. Sounds right. And welcome to the Hip Hop Lounge.
This is going to transition to welcome to After Football. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was, yep. I mean, that would be kind of interesting. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Didn't Biebs already do a halftime? Did he do a Super Bowl? I don't know.
No.
Fuck this. I'm tired of talking about this.
Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, I think that's basically going to wrap it up. And, you know, I think we are going to have a solid matchup this weekend.
No.
I hope. I hope so.
Because honestly, I don't really care who wins. I really don't.
Yeah, no, neither do I have.
Because I don't have nothing against Mahomes. I'm just gonna be pissed seeing Taylor Swift. Like, if they win and like Taylor Swift touches that trophy, I'm gonna be pissed. I might throw my TV out a window. I'm gonna be pissed.
What do you have against Taylor Swift?
I don't have anything against her. It's just like I feel like she takes away from the players too much. You know, they show her constantly like, oh my god, someone got a touchdown. Let's show Tay Tay.
It's usually when Travis catches a touchdown, they pan over to fucking Taylor.
It's a waste of time. Or when they won the NFC Championship, most of that on like the field was Travis and Kelsey. Travis and Kelsey. Travis and Tay Tay.
Listen, I think that Taylor Swift was the best thing to happen to football, and I do think that is
money wise. Look,
it is oddly
the NFL isn't putting money in my pocket.
It's oddly coincidental that the biggest pop star in the world is now sitting front row at the Super Bowl while she's dating. Technically,
was J-Lo dating A-Rod while he was still playing?
Yes.
Oh my god!
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, she wasn't.
Okay,
she wasn't.
Well, there goes that one.
What were you trying to get at?
Thought I had it for a second. You know, no one. It's not like when like if they were together.
But that's like
J-Lo
Romo. That was like Romo and fucking fuck. Who did Romo date? There was like a big high name celebrity that Romo was dating.
Shit about Tony Romo.
I don't neither do I. But I just remember that was I heard this being talked about. That was like another time where this was like, oh my god, like a football player is dating like a massive pop star or movie star or something. Listen, fuck them all.
Yeah.
Especially Tony Romo. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't even know why he's an analyst. I just can't wait for Brady to be in the booth. Next year.
Honestly, like
awesome.
He is a good analyst.
Who, Romo?
Yeah, he is honestly a good analyst. Like, he is a good analyst. I can't even lie. I feel like he's a better analyst than he's a quarterback.
All right, well,
he does be calling some stuff out. I'm like, oh wow, he really just.
I don't know. I just think that he is like, I don't know where they think that they get these.
He's a cowboy, from. Mikey. He was a fucking cowboy.
I understand that, but what does that matter? He wasn't.
What do you mean? What does it matter?
He didn't do anything with the Cowboys.
Everything. Of course, it matters. He's a cowboy. It's the worst thing on this planet you could possibly be.
I'm saying, what does that do for him? Like, I don't. Why is he in a?
Nothing would make me hate him for the rest of his life.
Well, I understand that Tony Romo was never.
Well, he was just.
Anything.
I didn't like him because like people always hyped him up so much, and he would just come out and break his clavicle.
It's just like the Cowboys now. Yeah. Maybe it's just the Cowboys. Maybe they need to just change the name.
They need to get Jerry Jones a sarcophagus
and hire fucking Bill Belichick. What the fuck you guys?
No, yeah, that would probably be a great. If they
how does Belichick? That's actually something we haven't talked about. How does Belichick not get signed or a coaching job? Do you think that changes by halfway through the year when teams start fucking bombing and it's like, all right, well now it's time to find a new coach. Buddy has six Super Bowl championships. How is he not signed by anyone? Jim Harbaugh.
He's probably
was great signing for Chargers.
That's and I thought great. I love that.
And I loved Belichick going there, but
maybe people honestly, just don't want to. Belichick is probably a lot to handle.
He's too old.
Probably a lot to. Yeah, he's probably too old school. No one wants to deal with his whatever.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. I guess that remains to be seen. I guess we'll see what happens with that. I mean, to see if he ends up somewhere, maybe doing defensive coach. It'll
probably be the Raiders. They'll fire that guy and get a new guy again.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I feel like.
I think Devontae's gone. I think Devontae's gone.
I would imagine.
I do, and I hope there's a lot of questions to be answered. But so this is the last episode of our football season.
I mean, we're not going to talk about the Super Bowl when it's done.
Yeah. Can you let me get to that?
All right. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. This guy.
Well, you said it's the last one. I mean,
this is the last game of the season. This is the last prediction game. We have went through a full season of talking about the NFL all the way up to the Super Bowl. This is not including that we're going to do little, updates on, after the draft. We're going to probably want to talk about that, right?
I would assume so.
A segment of that, right?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so that also is included in this too. I'm just saying we have got to a full season of football.
I'm
in a
just saying.
podcast.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's been a great
we,
time.
you know, we've got it done, and we've had a great time doing it, and we're looking forward to fucking continuing this. You know, like we have 300 and something subscribers.
Something.
Hey,
Love
listen.
you guys. Thank you
Hey,
so
listen.
much.
It's something, you know, it's something, and we're getting a decent amount of engagement on social media and stuff. Even if it's bad engagement,
Hey,
still
any publicity is good publicity.
that's damn right. And listen, we take criticism on the chin. Give it to us. No big deal. We can take it. It's, you know, it's
Please.
no big deal. It is no big deal, guys. So, but anyways, to everyone that is supporting us, we appreciate you guys so much. And we will check in with you guys after the Super Bowl. And
Oh yeah.
we'll have baseball with Kerry starting soon. So that should be fun. Baseball starts in a week.
Baseball, nice.
Pitchers and catchers report in a week. So that should be good. And yeah. So thanks, guys.
Until next time. See y'all.
Later, guys.
Deuces.